What if one of the most important things that we could do for our health, our mental health, our nervous system, and our ability to focus had been discovered 2,000 years ago, and modern science is only now just catching up? I'm Emma, a yoga teacher and breathwork instructor, and I've studied yoga text and am interested in modern research. And what's fascinating to me is that very often they are both saying the same thing. 2,000 years ago, Patanjali put together the book of the Yoga Sutras, and in Sutra 1.2, it's called Chitta Vritti Nirodha. And if we translate that to English, it says to still or to calm or to cease the fluctuations of the mind. What Patanjali knew, or the yogis knew, was that the breath and the mind are directly connected. When we change one, we change the other. When one is out of kilter, the other follows. Fast forward to 2020, and James Nestor's book, Breathe, The New Science of a Lost Art, was published. And I highly recommend that everyone read this book. It's a fantastic documentation of research and different styles and techniques of breathing. But what James's book has really done, it's brought awareness to the world of something that we do 25,000 times a day. We breathe. McKeown, he teaches slow nasal breathing, and this is done for several reasons. To calm the nervous system, it activates our vagus nerve, and our vagus nerve is known as the wandering nerve, the longest nerve in the body, but it's a direct link into our parasympathetic nervous system. So it helps to calm the body, calms the nervous system by slowing down our breath. So Patanjali called it pranayama. McKeown talks about it as being functional breathing. So let's try a form of functional breathing, or a form of pranayama, where we're going to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 6. This is known as coherent breathing. The ideal number of breaths per minute is said to be 5 breaths per minute. And I know for many reasons that many of us cannot manage that length of inhale and that length of exhale. So we just slow it down. We slowly teach the body to manage that number of, that length of breath, and we work with what we've got. So if breathing in for 2 and out for 4 or out for 3 works for you, please try that. If breathing in for 4 and out for 6 is a good number for you, that's fantastic. And as you start to become more practiced at this style of breathing, you may even find that you can lengthen it out. But let's, for today, just work with in for 4 and out for 6. In and out through the nose. We breathe through the nose, we breathe out through the nose. Nice tall spine. We want to create a nice clear channel for our breath to move through. So ears, shoulders and hips in line. If you're comfortable sitting on the floor, you're welcome to. You could also do this laying flat on the floor. I want you to feel relaxed. So let the jaw feel relaxed. Try not to clench the jaw. Don't let the throat feel tight. Don't grip the abdominals. Let the shoulders relax. And if you feel like you're starting to tense or panic around the length of breath, then it's too much. We're not looking to activate or upregulate our nervous system. We want to bring our nervous system into that slow rest and repair and focused. Stay calm. So let's try this together. Let's take a collective breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And then see how it feels for you to be breathing in for 4 and out for 6. Again, in for 4, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in for 4. So find your rhythm, just making sure that your exhale is longer than your inhale if 4 and 6 feels too much. every time you breathe out, no matter what the length of the breath, see if you can relax a little bit. So the exhalation becomes a little bit longer, not by forcing, just by softening. Let's do 2 or 3 more cycles together. When you get to the end of your next exhale, just let go of any control of the breath. See if you can keep breathing in and out through the nose, but just notice the effects of that pattern of breath for your body and for your mind. So we don't have to choose between ancient and modern. The two are validating each other. And when Patanjali said to cease the fluctuations of the mind, he was really describing how this pranayama calms the nervous system. And this is a tool that you have 24/7. We carry our breath with us, and we can use it in times of anxiety or stress. We can slow our exhales down, breathing in and out through the nose, soften on the exhale, and change our chemistry so that we can bring on that branch of the nervous system that really is so much about healing. I would suggest that you practice this daily, and again, anytime you're feeling a little overwhelmed or anxious, just so that you can start to get really comfortable and start to see if we can make this become our natural breath. So if this is something you feel you're going to benefit from, learning more about breath, which we all are, please like and subscribe, and if you know anyone who might benefit from this also, then please share. Over the next few weeks we're going to talk more about breath, and next week what I would like to talk to you about is why mouth breathing is working against us. All right, go forth and breathe. Namaste.